Hi everyone, welcome to Solar Light Tarot. Thank you for joining me here today. We're gonna do energy tapping. Let's see what's going on out there in the collective. I'm gonna start with this deck. This is the positive. What is it? Positive adjustment deck. Okay, and it gives you little things to look. Attitude adjustment, that's what it's called, attitude adjustment deck. And we starting off with optimism. Today I'm going to be optimistic. And also pleasure. Today I'm going to really enjoy myself. Okay, so remember, these readings are timeless. Whenever you see it, it's your time. The message will most likely resonate with you when you're ready to see it, even if it's not on the day I updated it, right? Let's go ahead and let's get us into the vortex with these Abraham Hicks cards. Let's see, getting into the vortex. Where is the collective at within their vortex? Okay, we have, my thoughts join a powerful swirling vortex of attraction. In the same way that the law of attraction is responding to the thoughts, words, and action that you are offering here in your physical reality, the law of attraction is always responding powerfully to your vibrational reality. When the law of attraction, the universal manager of all vibrations, responds to the clarity of vibration offered by your expanding inner being, the result is a powerful swirling vortex of attraction. All right. Okay, yes, being called to this deck. Let's see where the collective conscience is. Interrogation. I combine my body, mind, and soul to lift all of humanity into a new dimension. Can I get one more, please? Thank you. Reach out. This card popped out when I was doing the pre-shuffle. So, that's a loud message. Reach out. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect to and unite all of humanity. Okay. And these are both the third eye and the crown chakra. Excuse me, I had a moment there. So these are both the crown and the third eye. So I'm definitely hearing like the collective is waking up, like having a moment of realization, seeing the bigger picture, right? I don't want these cards yet. Hold on. Let's go to this deck. Starting to see the bigger picture. And as you do so, you realize how much joy it brings you. Dance with life. Doing something to change your energy. And inner temple. Devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. So yeah, I heard like as you cleanse and purge your crown chakra and your third eye, and certain messages are coming in, certain vibrations are being attracted, right, to you through your thoughts. You're starting to see the pleasure in life, and you're being more optimistic in your daily life. Dance with life, do something to change your energy. So on the other end, for some of you who have already or not sure, like you're unsure of, you've like stagnant energy, basically you're having some stagnant energy where it comes to like clearing out these two chakras. Spirit is asking you to move, to change, to dance. Dance helps release any type of stagnancy, any type of buildup that's there that is unwanted, and helps move your energy around. And in doing so, it helps change the energy into finding the pleasures, being happy, being one with yourself. Inner temple, tune into the portal of your heart. And while you're doing so, your temple, your body is your temple. So as you dance through life, or dance with life, and you're clearing out all this energy of well, allowing the energies to flow, more like you're allowing the energies to flow, you really start to hone in on who, and hone in on your body, and enjoying your body, enjoying, living your life within you, right? I'm ready for these now. Let's see. What messages do we have for the collective? Grounding. Go deep, explore your roots. Yeah, that inner temple. Explore your inner temple. Get grounded in your temple, in where you find pleasures in your life, right? Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. So we have grounding, which is your root chakra, right? And it says explore your roots. And then we have walk in beauty, which is also, again, within grounding yourself in the universe, in yourself, in your temple. Let's see, do we have anything else from this deck, guys? Kind of being called to this deck here. Let's see. Let's see what the spirit oracles have to tell us. Oh no! Oh, and by the way, happy Diwali to all of those who celebrate the Festival of Lights today. Where I'm from, Trinidad, we celebrate it. We would go to the cemetery where our ancestors are buried, and we'll light candles for them. That's why I have a few extra candles lit today. Even though most of my ancestors are buried in Trinidad. So even though I'm not there right now, I am still lighting my candle for them and saying a little prayer that they, are safe. What does the spirit oracle tell us today? For the collective, thank you. Oh, we have 2 cards. Okay. So the first one is, you are the infinite power of creation, an external, excuse me, you are an infinite power of creation, and why do I keep losing this word? An eternal artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. Eternal light shines through you forever. The artist. Wow. Okay. Move it back a little bit. There you go. I'm gonna read that one again for you. You are the infinite power of creation, an eternal artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. Eternal light. Why do I keep saying external? Eternal light shines through you forever. Eternal light shines through you forever. Okay. And then we have passion. That's funny because passion kept coming through in some of the other decks that I was shuffling earlier. So that's a huge play here. That it came out through this deck and I wasn't even planning on using it. So we have love, sexual energy, passions aroused, virtual life force, kundalini, the sun, giver of life, strength, a gift, new infusion of energy, something beyond your control, surrender. Okay. Again, with the artist, it talks about going out in nature and the universe, and we have again connecting. So a lot of okay, so all right, the message I got is that while going through this enlightenment, really ground yourself in nature, really ground yourself in the world, the universe, really understand how big it all is, right? But going back to this temple card again, your temple is how big you want to make it, how grand you want to make it, or how small you want to make it. It's up to you, right? If you rather just have a quiet temple where, you know, it's just one room, or if you want a temple, a grand temple with thousands of rooms, right? But whatever it is, you need to find and discover that place. That's what I'm hearing, is that right now in the collective, we're really finding out what, you know, I wouldn't say building our temple, but more like we're discovering, more like rediscovering, because we've always known it's there. We always, you know, been connected to it, but in a sense, it's like we don't really even know our own temple, right? So we're finding out, you know, the structure of our temple, and the universe is calling you to really ground yourself into it and create. Some of you are even creating your temples, especially with the artists, with this artist card, and it speaks about eternity, right? And we spend eternity in our temple, whether this in this lifetime or the next, right? I feel like this temple that we create here is always going to follow us into the next lifetime, right? And it's for us to rediscover it again. But also too, what I just heard is, you know, just like how we buy houses, but we end up, you know, renovating them and building them to our liking, is the same thing as our inner temple. You know, maybe there's some rooms that need to be, you know, renovated and rebuilt, or, you know, maybe for some of you the whole thing needs to get scratched because, especially with this awakening and this new powerful, um, this this new realization, right? With this realization that you are going through, you're rebuilding completely from scratch, right? Because you realize most of the things that you were taught, most of the things that you were told that life is about, or just, you know, about the world and the universe in general, was kind of a hoax. So and now that you found the truth, and you know what is, you know, the truth, and what is, you know, built to keep you in a matrix, right? In society's matrix, you're deciding to build this new temple for yourself, right? Okay, let's see. I pulled these cards up, but now I'm not even really getting like pulled to using them. Let's see. Maybe there is a message in that sense. Let's see. If you have to tell us through the Black Moon deck, Heavenly Spirits and Guides, what messages do you have to tell us through the Black Moon deck? Thank you. Solar eclipse, revelation, yeah. And we have the solar eclipse coming up. We have the number 44 here. We have the number 44 here. Water element sensing. 40. Wow. Okay. Let's see. They're telling me to pull one more of these. Okay. Thank you. Saturn return with 50. Okay. So yeah, we have revelation, and we have the number 44. I want to look up this number 44 really quick. Give me one moment. I think I'm gonna pause the video really quick while I look it up. Hold on, guys. Okay, so it says here, hold on. Hey, sorry, I keep losing it. Okay, it says here, the angel number 44 represents clarity and decisiveness. When this number keeps showing up, it means the angels are trying to tell you that you've been preparing, that what you've been the angels are trying to tell you that what you have been preparing for is finally coming to fruition. Okay, so preparation, direction, which is very synchronistic to building that temple. You're building up your future. You're building up how you want your future to look, and also preparing yourself for what's to come, right? And finding yourself grounded, and, you know, grounded in what it is that you want. And with Saturn return here, so for me, Saturn again is the planet of truth, right? Truth seeking, and um it dissolves illusions, right? So when I see this card, what I hear is that what I mentioned before about, you know, some of you in the collective, your lives were built off of an illusion, and you're breaking down and seeing the truth. You're sensing with the water element here, you're sensing that there is something deeper. I heard deep like the ocean. We think just when we think we've discovered like the bottom of the ocean, it's like, oh my god, shit, there's more. Like, it's never ending, right? That's what this spiritual journey has been like for you. It's like, as soon as you think you know it all, there's more to discover. And you realize the things that, even if it wasn't like from your, if whoever's resonated with this, if you have journeyed further and you've been on this spiritual journey for a lot longer than others, then it's like, for the illusion part, it's like when you think you know it, there's the things that you even knew before starts making even more sense, because with the Saturn return, Saturn is bringing in even more truth, even a deeper truth that you wouldn't even have comprehended without, being guided into where you've been guided into. Right? Revolution. I want to read this card, especially since we have an eclipse coming up tomorrow. This is the solar eclipse. This isn't the partial eclipse. So this is the solar eclipse, which we do still have one coming up pretty soon. But let's go ahead and read that one. Revolution is actually something that starts in individual hearts. This card spells out change. Eclipses, both solar and lunar, are the earliest forecasting tools used in astrology. Through these dramatic sky events, the ancients understood major transformations were about to happen. And since these eclipses looked so dramatic, ancient people greatly feared them. Since during the eclipse, the sun and the moon give the impression they've disappeared. The ancients associated eclipse with serpents they believed were devouring the lights in the sky. From this, the ancients formed the idea of death and rebirth, which is what eclipses are all about. In other words, when it comes to eclipses, something has to die for better things to be born. In the case of the solar eclipse, the effects are longer lasting. The solar eclipse occurs during the new moon, when the sun and the moon are in opposition, but perfectly aligned. For a brief time, the moon obscures the sun, blocking it from view. In essence, this is a blackout, and means we must focus on what is directly in front of us. Usually, a change or a shock is in store, which may not be welcome, but is necessary for us to move forward. When the solar eclipse card comes up in a reading, you can expect swift changes that end one chapter and start a new one. You may have felt something would eventually happen, not having recently paid much attention to the situation. Then you're presented with a shock or a jolt, and you're reeling over the sudden change. This upheaval takes away what has been familiar and safe, so you can embark on new territories, or even venture to strange new terrain. But it will be daunting. These events may seem like negatives at first, a divorce, the end of relationship, being forced to move, or even losing your job. Eclipses tend to affect relationships foremost. However, and so you may soon see stressors and upsetting changes in the relational supports you have counted on. For whatever reason, these may be taken away either for the time being, but perhaps permanently. So the one thing you can count on is that your life will go through a complete rearrangement of sorts. The energies are saying that it is necessary to be cruel before being kind, but eclipses are not always about the downside. Instead, you may find yourself having to dive in, change something, fix something, or create something you hadn't really thought of, but will work out brilliantly. The ends that ends up transforming. Excuse me. Let me read that part over. Instead, you find yourself having to dive in, change something, fix something, or create something you hadn't really thought of, but will work out brilliantly. That ends up transforming your life all the way. All the ways you've hoped for, maybe beyond your wildest imaginations. All in all, when solar eclipse card turns up, it implies you are being forced to make a decision to act on it. There will be no stepping away from it, even though you may not have been consciously aware of just how much certain issues were not working. It's time to look ahead and finally resolve what has held you back. Now it is time to begin anew and start a new chapter in the book of life. Okay, well, that was a huge synchronistic card that came out, with especially it being 44 and talking about, a change, and then dance through life, do something to change your energy. So, and it spoke about, like, it doesn't have to be as dramatic as, like, the breakups, and it doesn't necessarily have to mean loss. It could mean creating, especially since we did have the artist card come out here, reminding us that we are all powerful creators, right? So maybe now this round is a time for you to start creating because we're being lifted into a new dimension with the other 44 card here, which is interrogation. We are being lifted into a new dimension, and it's going to be something that is like it said, beyond your wildest dreams. You never even knew this type of life could exist for you, right? Or for humanity and all. Happiness, peace, pleasure, being optimistic, enjoying the little things in life, right? Being able to enjoy the little things in life. And with Saturn return, we know that Saturn has stationed, I believe, from its retrograde, and this is the last retrograde that it will be going, the last retrograde in Aquarius, that for the next 29 years. So that is a huge, like, shift that we're going into, a new direction, in the sense of just a total change for the next few, the next years to come. Yeah, that's huge. And with the water, I just realized this, with the water sensing, the eclipse is happening in Scorpio, which is a water sign. So this is a moment in the collective to really seize the shifts that are happening right? Not just in our own individual lives, but as a whole collective, right? As a whole collective. All right, let's see. Let's pull some tarot. Let's break down a little bit more these energies. What does the tarot have to tell us? The collective. Well, that's a little too many cards. What does the collective have to tell us? Thank you. We have Death, Two of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Well, that is definitely synchronistic there. And we have the All. Look at that. Under the deck, the Seven of Cups, which is illusion. And the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Wands, excuse me. So, wow. The tarot just came through like on full blast there. Just confirming everything that we talked about with the Death card here, right? The Two of Swords, being able to make that decision. Victory on the decision of choosing to end. I wouldn't say like end the cycle, because I feel like these past few months have just been a continuous end of cycles. I think this death is more representing of the rebirth, choosing to create new, choosing to create a new world. Because we have the All card here, right, which isn't in typical tarot deck, but it represents like the all in all, and embracing like the whole journey, physical, spiritual, right? And then underneath the deck we had the Seven of Cups, which is represented as an illusion, and then the Seven of Wands, which represents courage in this deck. So having the courage to escape that illusion, right? Because okay, what I heard was that for many of you, you did end cycles, right, this past year, but you weren't choosing to take off the blindfold to see the truth beyond the illusion, right? And now within this wave of the eclipse season, like, even though you still may, some of you may still be blindfolded by the truth, your third eye is being opened, right? And your crown chakra, because we have the third eye and the crown chakra here. So both of those are being opened for you to see, because we don't need our physical eyes to see, right, what spirit has to tell us. It's all through our third eye and our crown. And but for those of you who still may have the blindfold on, like I said, spirit is going to open up your third eye for you, and you're going to start seeing, and the illusions are going to start like dissolving and disseminating, right? Yeah. and you will have the courage to get through it. Your higher self is strong, and you will have the strength to come through and have victory over whatever it is that you were blind to, right? The truths that you were blind to. Look, we have the Tower, the Two of Wands, and the King of Swords here came out, but I'm not going to take them. Let's see. Tell me a little bit more about this Death card, please. The Tower again. The Death card. The Tower. Okay. And under the deck, the Ace of Cups. Yeah. You see, that is, and the World. Wow. That is definitely, and just to keep going, the Queen of Pentacles, creating. From this death moment, I told you this doesn't feel like the actual like death of a cycle. This feels like more of the rebirth of it, right? It was a shock. It was a shocking moment for you. It was unexpected how Spirit kind of hit you with the information, but also it was an unexpected new beginning to a new cycle, to a new life, to a new world. Tell me about the Two of Swords, please. Thank you. The Page of Swords. And the Star card, healing. Making the decision out of a healed, like, hold on, how can I say this? Making decisions from a healed place in your life, right? Because for some of you, you may have come from a place where you are making decisions out of a hurt place, but now in this new cycle, you're healed. So the decisions that you are making are new, with clarity, with understanding, with a new look in life, an optimistic view, right? And then look, under the deck again, we have the King of Pentacles, more of that grounded energy, right? Making stable decisions. Let's see. Tell me about this Victory card, the Six of Wands. Tell me about the Six of Wands. The Hermit card. Yeah. Gee. So I'm not gonna take these two. I'm gonna put them to the side just to discuss them really quick. But we have the Hermit card, and then we have the Sun card jump out right on top of it. So automatically, I heard victory spiritually victory, and it, because of that inner work that you did, that you were victorious in, or are going to be victorious in, coming down to the end, the Sun is going to bring forth a whole new healing. I heard, because the Star card, it's a healing card as well as like a wish fulfillment card, but I heard healing with the water, but it's in a dark setting, right? It's in the nighttime with the stars through the water. But with the sun has healing powers, right? And it's going to heal whatever battle scars you may have come out from, whatever battle scars you may have had during this, victory, whatever you were battling to gain the victory, right? And with the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups, again, we are moving forward making a decision to leave whatever it is that we were battling behind, right? We're choosing not to return to that cycle ever again. It's like, I'm gone. I've seen you for your truth. Saturn showed me the truth behind this illusion, and now I'm walking away, and I no longer want it. I'm starting a whole new cycle, a whole new life with Spirit's help, right? I'm following, or even your own intuition. I'm following my own guidance from now on, right? Tell me about this the all card. Also, what I heard too is that with the Seven of Cups, with illusion, a message that I heard is that some of you may be having a difficult time making a decision, right? Because you have all these options. But really and truly, all these options are, again, an illusion. Because whichever one you choose, it's not a wrong choice, right? Whichever path you choose to go down, right? Because God gives us the option to choose, right? For a reason. And if it wasn't an option for you, it wouldn't be like, if it wasn't a path for you, right? If it was a wrong path, it wouldn't have been an option for you. Regardless of what you do choose, it's going to carry you where you need to be, right? You're going to learn a lesson through your path, whichever path you choose to go down. But, or even if it's like, some of you may think that you took a wrong path, right, in the past, but really and truly, you were meant to be on that path because you come out victorious, right? You may have chosen a very, like, look at this Hermit card, right? He looks like he's been through it. He's in the cold. He, looks like he I heard he was a lot younger. He was a lot younger when he started out on this path, and now he's an old man, right? So it might have taken you a lot longer to go, like, on this path, but soon you're gonna see the break of the sun with the Victory card. I'm gonna shuffle this again because I feel like I wasn't focusing on it. So let's see. Tell me about the all card, please. Thank you. The Three of Swords and the Four of Wands. The all. You had to go through the for lack of better words, the brokenness in order to feel the happiness, Because if you never knew what it was to be sad, you wouldn't know what it would feel like to be happy, right? And through all of that, I saw the Justice card. Through all of that, it's justice. Through all of the heartache, through all of the, your heart chakra being, like, squeezed at. Like, I saw one of those, stress balls. Like, it feels like your heart chakra has been like that. Constantly been used as a stress ball. And through all of that, you come out victorious because you were able to hold on and still open yourself up to love. Not just others, but yourself too, right? You learned how to love yourself more through all that pain. I think that was the Justice card again, yeah. Balance. Libra, Venus, right? The planet Venus, the love, the beauty. You saw the beauty through the pain. You saw beauty through pain. And you're able to still love through the pain. Tell me about this illusion. I had a feeling this was gonna come out. The Seven of Swords. I had a feeling that was gonna come out with that card. And like the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So more tricks. Yeah, you were tricked. You were fooled. You know, like, or again with the Two of Swords here. I feel like it's your thoughts, especially with this thought card. It just came to me. My thoughts join a powerful swirling vortex. Your thoughts may have played tricks on you to think that, oh, you know, this isn't the right choice for me. I should just keep following the crowd and how they're going. Not talking about like on the collective. I'm talking about more of like a lower energy crowd. In the sense of lower energy crowd, not really following your intuition, but you realized it, right? You realized all the tricks. You realized there was coming a time for you to see the truth, to go down your own stream, to really look into the shadows with the Moon card, look into what was not being told to you, and come out with the King of Cups, and the Empress is there as well. Let's see, let's keep going. The Courage, let's see. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands, please. A few cards jumped out here. Strength, Two of Wands, Judgment, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, that's beautiful, but can I just get like one card at a time, or two cards? Let's see. Okay. Five of Wands. That's the battle that you stood up to. You stood up to that crowd. You were like, no, this isn't right. There's more to life. Eight of Pentacles. You put in the work. That's a lot of, you put in a lot of work. The Two of Swords again. You put in a lot of work to make this decision. Yeah. And you've had enough of it. Yep. You've had enough of the past. The Six of Cups and the Five of Swords. You've had enough of the past, and you made that decision to cut it out, to throw in the towel. And then, like, I had a feeling those cards would probably come out again. Judgment and Strength. Yep. You had enough courage, enough strength to make it to Judgment Day, to really find out what life is about, right? And the three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, rejoicing in your decision to follow the path of your own calling. Okay, guys, so I think I'm gonna end it there. And let me know, hit the like button if this resonated with you. Comment down, leave a comment, let me know how it resonated with you. And I'll see you guys next time here. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It's free and it doesn't cost you anything. and turn on the notification bell so you can see when I upload. Hopefully I will drop another video soon. Tomorrow is the actual eclipse, so I will try my best to do a reading for tomorrow's collective. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you again for joining me here on Solar Light Tarot. Bye.